Yes, my people, if you are not doing the right thing and you come out and you are saying that people should follow you, people should obey you, people should do what you want them to do, they are going to come out and make sure they drag your nyash on the ground, because they know that you are not doing the right thing. You are suffering them, you are putting them in a position of slavery. That's what you are doing. And my people, I don't mean to stay connected at the end of this show. I mean to see the way Bola Tinubu was ridiculed by South Africans, as was ridiculed by Niger Republic citizens. This man was ridiculed. They call him an illegitimate man, illegitimate politician, illegitimate president, because reasonably you are not supposed to be in that position. You are in that position, and you are coming out to people to that people should defend you. No, it's not going to happen. Stay connected to the end of the show. I'll be back.
Welcome to LAJUPOG TV show.
The whole of crime scene
It's happening in the street again.
the center of political news, celebrity gossip, religious gossip, and happenings in the society.
Join us, the voice of Africa.
Hello, my great and wonderful viewers. Welcome you back to LAJUPOG TV show. If you are new into the show, don't forget to click the subscribe button, the like button, the bell beside it, and also plan to drop your comment in the comment section so that YouTube will notify you anytime we drop any other video into this channel. The fact that people come out and they voted for you and you are in that position and you become a terror to the people, you start suffering the people, you start going against the people, the wills, the promises that you make that you are going to do for the people, and the people are now coming out to fight you, to make sure that they evict you out of their position, and you're not trying to fight them back. You are trying to fight them back because you are in that position. I'm telling every politician that is listening to me presently that no matter what you do, people is gonna bring you down. The citizens are gonna bring you down. You can see what is happening in Niger now. See what is happening in Niger. I'm gonna play the video for you about what is happening in Niger, about what this South African woman said about Bola Tinubu, that is an illegitimate man. Someone that is not legally put in that position, is not legally announced as the president, and he was put in that position by force, by her neck, to rule us. We don't want that. We don't want that. We want somebody that can be trusted, somebody that can stand to the end. People, I want to stay connected to the end of the show. Me now see with everything I want to show for this video. In a good day surprise. I'll be back. See you soon.
Now, when we say the truth at home here, they will call us names. But now our dirty linen don't they wash himself for public. On a South African TV, a woman who, of course, is a dignitary, was being interviewed, and she was being asked about the military takeover in Niger Republic. They say, how will Ecowas intervene? And the woman said, the current chairman of Ecowas, that is Bola Tinubu, the woman said his presidency lacks legitimacy, that the election that brought him in lacks credibility. He said, therefore, ECOWAS is on a very shaky ground, that ECOWAS cannot react to things the way they used to react before. Say ECOWAS no strong like before. Here as the woman TikToker.
And then at the same time, the neighboring country of Niger, Mali, we've just seen now that the US there also have placed sanctions on some of the military officials. What does this all mean then for the ECOWAS region?
It's quite unstable right now. And unfortunately, you have the chair currently, it's Nigeria, and the president of Nigeria, he's also facing a lot of pressure in his country in terms of how the election panned out in terms of the results. Some question questioning the credibility of the elections. He issued a strong statement yesterday, but already when you read the reaction to that statement, people were already saying, you yourself, you are not legitimate. And therefore, this time around, ECOWAS is not as strong as the ECOWAS that we are used to. You'd recall when there were challenges in the region previously, they were quick to react and to respond, and there was that credibility because those who were speaking at that time, who were leading the regional body, had credibility. But right now, it's on a very shaky ground.
You heard her. You don't see as Nigerians shame they travel abroad. And she said as soon as Tinubu issued a statement that people came under the statement and began to say you are an illegitimate leader yourself, that you do not have the right to call anybody illegitimate. You don't have the right to call anybody to order. And to prove that the coup plotters actually see him the same way where this woman described for this video, look at how they issued a statement threatening him. They say he should not interfere with what they are doing in Niger Republic. Listen to the statement. Don't interfere. Niger coup plotters warn Tinubu, UN, others after declaring nationwide curfew. Hours after the ECOWAS chairperson, President Bola Tinubu, warned that the West African bloc will not tolerate illegal removal of the democratically elected government of Niger Republic. The country's recent coup plotters have warned against any foreign intervention. A group of soldiers who appeared on the West African nation's national television late on Wednesday, hours after the president of Niger, Mohamed Bazoum, was held in the presidential palace, says his government has been ousted from power. Reading from a statement, Colonel Amadou Abdraman, seated and flanked by 9 other officers, said defense and security forces had decided to put an end to the regime that you know due to deteriorating security situation and bad governance. Abdraman said Niger's borders are closed, a nationwide curfew declared, and all institutions of the republic are suspended. The soldiers warned against any foreign intervention, adding that they will respect Bazoum's well-being. And they have the people's backing because the civilian politicians have not been good to the people. All they have brought is corruption, poverty, hunger, unemployment. Let me show you this video of how the people maltreated a politician that they were able to lay their hands on as the military was taking over. See the video. You have seen it. You saw how they were following the man, stoning him, and I think those are his bodyguards trying to get him into his house. But you could see the crowd coming behind. So even if he closes the door, these people will break down that door and enter that house. And very soon you go here say they don't buy the man. You cannot continue maltreating people and you expect them not to fight back. And of course, Nigerians reacted to this and they compared this situation to what is going on in Nigeria now. And they specifically began warning the judiciary to do the right thing to prevent chaos and anarchy and breakdown of law and order in Nigeria. Look at some of the tweet reactions to all what is happening. This one said, "The way these cultures always cry against coup surprised me. They are talking about coup, not knowing that the next country to join Niger is Nigeria if the judiciary won't give justice." And this is a call to the judiciary. And this tweet said, "Nigeria youths also condemn the coup d'etat by INEC and calls for the judiciary to do the right thing. Return the stolen mandate of the people. All eyes on the judiciary." And this one said, "Africans, especially Nigerian political leaders, whenever they get to power, they become God. What is the essence of democracy when majority do not benefit? We are still crying for good road, good education, stable electricity, jobs, etc. Minimum wage is still 30,000. These are the issues." And this one said, "Nigeria has an illegitimate government at the moment. Tinubu has no local standing to speak against an illegitimate government." Chai! You have seen the tweets. Now these tweets tell you that if a similar situation were to happen in Nigeria, it will have the people's backing. Why? Because the people have been neglected by the civilian governments. Government, they treat the people like trash. Basic issues, basic needs of the people are being neglected. They say health is wealth, but even the health of the people, the government, they use and joke. Watch this video, make you see wetin I dey talk.
Start with, will the strike make a precarious situation get worse? We already have a very, very bad situation on our hands in the healthcare sector. And for a government that should prioritize the health care of their citizens, they are not being proactive enough in solving all these issues. Yes, the government is new, but what we all know is government is a continuum. If you look at it, these demands led to a warning strike as of May last year, for which, as a form of settlement, a memorandum of understanding was signed by the government side and the Nigerian Medical Association, the Nigerian Association of Resident Doctors. This memorandum of understanding, every deadline that was stated there, the government has passed, and they've not shown any appreciable effort in the right directions. We've given ultimatums, we've reached out, we've actually expressed our demands, and these demands are not so hard to meet. The Medical Residency Training Fund is in the budget of 2023. Funds are already being released. Why can't you just pay?
You heard him. The Medical Residency Training Fund is in the budget of 2023. Funds have already been released. Why can't you just pay? They will not pay because they don't have value for the lives of the people. They will not pay because the people are a joke to them. It's even a privilege that you are alive. That is how they treat the people. And that is why when it is time to revolt, you see the people coming out strong. It is because of how they have been neglected and maltreated by these so-called civilian leaders. But not be all of them. When the people identify a man that is different, you will find out that the people will key behind him. They will give their all to see that man clinch power. They will come out and sweat for the man. And when they do so, and you now try to subvert their will, or you subvert their will, hey, and that is another angle where wahala fit come out from. And that is why many Nigerians are urging the judiciary to do the right thing. They are screaming, they are shouting, all eyes on the judiciary. The mandate that was freely given to His Excellency Peter Obi, make una no do am wuru-wuru. There is a case before you. Pass judgment according to the dictates of the Constitution and the electoral laws. Because we no be mumu, we self get eye with the see and we get ears with the hear. And we expect the judiciary to do the right thing for the sake of those of us wey dey this country now and for the children yet unborn.
Yes, my people, thanks for staying connected to the very end of this video. You know, I don't see wetin dey happen like this. I don't see everything wey dey happen for Niger as that South African woman wetin he talk about Bola Tinubu. You know, when we are saying it in our own country here, that we are saying, we are telling the people that this is what is going on, this is what is going on. Some supporters of Bola Tinubu will come out and start saying that we are saying nonsense. He start giving us names. See what other countries are saying about us. See what the other countries are saying about him. I'm saying it, if Bola Tinubu did not do right by the citizen, by leaving this position and handing it over to the rightful person, I'm saying it again, if Bola Tinubu did not do right by the citizen, by leaving that position and giving it to the rightful person, what is happening in Niger presently is going to happen in Nigeria soon. It's going to happen in Nigeria. I'm assuring us that. Because people, we Nigerians, we are getting fed up of what is happening, what these corrupt leaders that we elect ourselves, that if some people elected them, some people voted for them, are doing to us. If they don't stop, Nigerians are going to come out, and what is happening in Niger is going to happen in Nigeria. Present, it's going to happen like sooner or later. It's going to happen. Because I don't understand how people, how I don't just understand. See Nigeria. Everything is expensive. There's nothing that you want to buy in this Nigeria that doesn't cost huge amount of money. To feed is not easy. These people are not disbursing the money that they are claiming that they went to go and borrow. They went to go and do this. They will borrow the money from other countries and put it inside their pocket instead of using it to solve Nigerian problem. We will now be owing other countries, and what we are owing China trillions of money, and they will tell us that this is what they want to use the money to do, and we will not see anything they use the money for. All what they do, what we not know that the money did is that the money just disappear. How is it possible? If you have not clicked the subscribe button, click the subscribe button, the like button, the bell beside it, and also drop your comments in the comment section about this matter, because this Nigeria is something else. God bless you. God bless Nigeria. See you in my next video.
Thank you for staying connected and LAJUPOG TV show. Leave the message for you, let us know if help you. So all we do on this channel is to bring to you authentic words from men of God in America and outside America, from the person of Julie Green and Christmas to the basic of Bola and Clement and all of that. So we'll update you with undiluted words that come from them and also their prophetic words. And guess what? Many of these prophecies are really coming through. So just ensure you subscribe to this channel just to get more of the prophecy in pure time. Guess what? See you in the next video.